guys, welcome to Crazy Days. It's going to be one of those crazy days, right? So today I hit 10,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I wanted to show you a little, like up front, I showed you things that make me happy. Lots of things that make me happy. Lots of people have something that makes them happy all the time. And today's is a little bit of a combination of everything. I'm going to put a lot of things in one video today because I have a lot going on and I got to get it all done. But happiness, have you ever thought about it? Happiness. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. You can be happy one minute and all this that I just showed you makes me happy. But in split second, and I can't snap my fingers, sorry. Anyway, in a split second, that can go away. You can be angry, you can be hurt, you can be sad. All these, your emotions change. Happiness is a state of what you're in now. But joy satisfies the soul. Joy is eternal. Joy is something that does not leave you when things get difficult. And people have a hard time seeing the difference between happiness and joy. I did until Betty's Box of Blessings. It's about joy. And I never saw the difference till I read it. And I said, I want to share this. I want to share that being happy and having joy are two different things. Happy is an emotion. Joy is a choice. And so all my life, I have chosen to have joy in my life. I've had a lot of difficult times. If I had not had the joy in my life, I couldn't have made it through it. I've had some really, really difficult times throughout my first marriage. And the only thing that got me through was the joy of knowing that I was part of God's kingdom. I had made that profession. I was there. If something happened right in the moment, I know I'm okay. And that joy doesn't leave. It doesn't matter that my son was in intensive care. When he was in intensive care, it was tough, very tough. But I knew I had joy. I knew he had that joy in his life. If things happened, I knew it would be okay one way or another. He is okay. He had some mental issues now, but he made it through it. But in times of trouble, if you have joy, it doesn't leave you. You may not see it at the moment. You may be very upset, but upset's an emotion. The joy is here, and it will shine through when nothing else will. So guys, today Betty's Box of Blessings is about a whole lot of things to do with joy, and we'll get to those in a few minutes. But I hit 10,000. That makes me happy. I know, but that can go away shortly. But at least I made it to 10,000 subscribers. And I said when I made it to 10,000 subscribers, the GreenStalk planner, that's what I'm giving away. It's a 4-tier planner. It's made in Tennessee. These things are U.S. made, guys. GreenStalkGarden.com. Okay, it's in this almond color, tan color, whatever you want to call it. 4-tier GreenStalk planner in the almond color. Isn't that awesome? So, comment in the comments below telling me why you would want a GreenStalk planner. Because I want to choose somebody that needs this planner. If you've got huge, big gardens and all that stuff, okay, I get it. You want it on your patio. If you live in an apartment and you only have a little balcony area, I get it. You want it for the balcony. If you have a backyard garden and you have the perfect spot for this, that's what I want to hear. Tell me your place that you would put this GreenStalk planner. And then I will choose a winner and get back with you in a few days. Also, what I'm doing, I'm cleaning out this room. This is why I'm in the office. This room is a jumbled mess. It's always a jumbled mess. But since we couldn't have the gathering, all these things are here in my office. Look at this, guys. A little garden set for a kid. I know I have a few kids that will watch on occasion. Mamas, daddies, comment. If your kids see this and they love it, ask them, would you like to have one of these? Ask the kids, what would you do if you had this garden set? And I'm going to throw in a pack of seeds for the kids too. But comment. Tell me what your kid's name is. Just first names only. How old they are and what they would do with this kit. Because I'm going to send it also to one of the kids that are watching. Because, hey, it's all about gardening, right? That's 2 things that I'm sending away because I have 10,000 subs and I'm happy. Happy. But now, Betty's Box of Blessings. As always, CD. This is Matt Redman, Let There Be Wonder. I like their CDs. I haven't opened this one yet. Hadn't had time. I thought of it yesterday, but I just really hadn't had time. Always Day Spring cards. Y'all, I send these out periodically, just randomly, stick them in something in Etsy, whatever. My cookbooks, they came in. I'm excited. I'm happy because my cookbooks, they'll be here tomorrow. Actually, they hadn't come in, but they'll be here tomorrow. I'm getting all the envelopes ready so that when the cookbooks come in, I can sign them, throw them in the envelope, get them back to you guys 2 to 3 weeks early. I think that's awesome. But sometimes I'll just take one of these cards, sign it, and throw it in just randomly in somebody's. And I'll probably do that with a couple of the cookbook things. Just randomly write in something on a card and throw it in. Because sometimes just getting that card makes you happy. We don't do things like that anymore. People just send you an email or, they message you, something like that. But cards make people happy. We didn't know that. It's an emotion. It makes you feel good, at least for a few minutes, right? All right, so one of the things is Daily Little Blessings for Women. Now this is a cute, soft thing. I love the new covers they're coming out with. They're very soft. This has every day, it has verses and a little writing. And I just chose day 42, Hearing God's Voice. Blessed is the people that know the joyful sound. See, joyful. They shall walk, O Lord, in the light of thy countenance. That is Psalms 89:15 from the King James Version. Imagine a dimly lit room. You can barely make out the things around you. Somewhere in the room, your Father is waiting for you. Suddenly, his voice rings out, and joyous relief floods your soul. Even though you cannot see where you are going, the sound of his voice guides you directly into his arms. Allow yourself to tune in to that precious voice today. Isn't that awesome? When you hear that voice that you recognize, and it is a safe place, it brings joy. That joy is always there. You may be a little scared at the beginning, but when you hear that voice, you know that brings you safety. The joy's there. That's the difference between joy and happiness. Overcome fear for good. The Bible calls us to fear not on many occasions, but just how do we accomplish that when every news item seems designed to get us wringing our hands? Using her own story as a catalyst, Maria Furlow discusses how to overcome fear for good with practicality and passion. She shows us the steps we can take to bring those fears to God rather than act on them and to trust God with the future. So, how to find fear for anxious hearts. In this day and time, that's so true. There's so much fear on everything. In you alone, my joy is found. This is a picture that you can frame and hang on your wall or put on your desk or whatever as a reminder. Beautiful. They've got to where they send these a lot, and I like that. Choose joy. This is written by Rick Warren's wife, Karen, and I started reading a little of this, and she talks about the ups and downs, losing a child, and how to find the joy. Even though that brings you sadness, that brings you depression, it brings all the emotions, she chose joy. So y'all, It says, why are some people, even in the toughest times, always filled with joy, while others of us can't seem to find lasting joy no matter how hard we search? Do joy-filled people know something we don't? The answer is yes. I'm excited. Deep South has taken a lot of different turns and different avenues this year. Crazy Days has been on the back burner because I don't have that much time just to concentrate on my channel right now. But Danny and I are hoping things will slow down. I say that and it don't slow down, it gets crazier. But we get all this stuff in place. We choose joy. We choose to be relaxed. We are choosing to kind of just level out with some stuff. We have canned a lot. We have been busting it with the gardens. We've got everything in place. And not to say that we won't quit gardening. We will garden in compact in the greenhouses so that we have fresh stuff to eat. We've got the canned stuff. We want the fresh stuff. So daily we can walk to the out and see what's in the greenhouses. We can see the pond when it's built. We can spend the night at the cabin, sit on the porch in our rocker and just enjoy what God's given us. We can sit and look at everything. Happiness? Yes. Happiness is good. We can be happy. We can enjoy all this, have happiness, but that can go away. The joy that we have in our hearts doesn't go away throughout that. Even though you're going through tough times, everybody does. Danny and I have our moments all the time, but we don't lose hope of that joy. We hang on to that because that's what we pull ourselves back out of this murk that you get in. Everybody gets there. It's whether you choose joy and pull yourself up over sitting in the murk and staying there. So guys, I hope you got a little bit out of this today. I know I'm all over the place as usual on Crazy Days. It's just going to be one of those crazy days. So guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking with Danny and I on Deep South. And if you want a GreenStalk, comment. If you would like one of your children to have the little garden set, comment. Tell me all this stuff that I told you before, and we'll do a video this week announcing the 2 winners. Thank you guys from Crazy Days.